This episode is about how I prepare for photo shoot, how I prepare a theme photo shoot. It's all about the props to use a symbol to tell stories. And this story is about summer. Before COVID, I have visited Paris for a few times, and La Louvre has Archibald's paintings, Four Seasons. It has been an inspiration for me for years since. I think that was the last time I went must be 2018, and it has been an inspiration for me for many years. And I wanted to create my own Four Seasons, and I will talk about more in another episode. But this episode, I want to talk about like I look it up all the symbols that is representing summer. I found summer fruits, summer flowers. I find this goddess series, she representing summer. So I got very excited to go into the mode to start to do the research about this goddess series. And I find out she has this sickle. It's a half moon shape of a farm tool that people use it to cut grass. This is one of the typical objects she holds. And also she has this wheat crown. And another thing she typically would carry is a cornucopia. It's such an ancient thing. I tried to find it in Malta. I live in Malta. And when you're in a small island, in a small place, it's kind of difficult to find stuff. We have all sorts of things, but the choice is limited. Okay, because the population, we don't have a lot of people, so that's why we don't have lots of choice as well, because the shops just can't hold so many stocks. It's not like we have Amazon Malta. I wish we have. That's the thing, living on a small island. Like, we have to become really good at finding stuff or alternative, being very resourceful. And I find a lot of Maltese people, they are so good at crafts because of this reason. We don't have it here, so we have to make it. It makes people become creative, to be resourceful, to find things that they can make things they want. I figure this out when I do photo shoots. Like, a lot of things I want to use in the photo shoot, I cannot find them. So this cornucopia is something really fascinates me. And I really, really want to have one in the photo shoot. So I start to look up like everywhere, even charity shop and secondhand charity shop or any online shop or the shops nearby. They all have these baskets, but not the shape as a cornucopia. Cornucopia is a horn shape, basically. I read that it was Zeus. He took a horn from a goat, and that's become the legendary cornucopia. Nowadays, we don't use the animal horns. Instead, we use some like basket materials to make cornucopia. And I cannot find a basket in that shape, so I thought like, okay, I have to make this. I start to look at all sorts of the materials. Maybe I use burlap, maybe I use jute material fabric to create my own, use wires. I looked up different tutorials how to make cornucopia. Anyway, this is it is still an ongoing project. But this is the thing, like when we don't have everything what we want, we need to be creative. And that's where creative thrives. When I was in Florida visiting a friend, I went to Michael's, I went to Hobby Lobby's just to shop everything I might need for photo shoot. So I bought a lot of stuff. And it's so convenient. You don't have to make anything. You just go into the shop and just buy the stuff. Like I can see cornucopia sold on Amazon and sold on Etsy and everywhere. And for me to get one, it would cost a lot from just shipping alone, just costs a lot. So I thought like, okay, this is another DIY time then. Just do it. And because of working on these crafts and handmade craft, I get to learn different things, and I start to have different skills. Like I know how to make stuff just because I'm doing photo shoots. And it's just amazing. If I just depend on what I have, then my choice will be very limited. a lot of obstacles we encounter actually is helping us to grow. Like if I see like I can't find cornucopia, so I just don't use it, and that would limit my choice and limit the production I can have in my photo shoots. So, but I don't see it in that way. I don't see that's an obstacle. I see it as an opportunity for me to get up and do some craft, to DIY stuff, to make stuff. And because of that, I feel the photograph looks richer, and the enjoyment of making things that I never thought I could make. And that is amazing feeling. Like you think you don't know how to make stuff. Like I make brain, human brain. I have designed dresses. I have made my own dresses for photo shoots. So these are the things like made me feel really creative. I just feel amazing. Like you actually have the ability to do stuff like you don't even know you have. So that's just a different way to actually look at things that it's like you can look at it as an obstacle and just turn away. I could do that as well. There are different ways of doing this photo shoot, this summer theme. I could do it another way. Like, for example, I just change it to another theme. I don't use cornucopia. I choose to do it because it's just something I feel, okay, it's really challenging. So I want to do it. I want to try. If it doesn't come out good, it doesn't matter. I want that experience of making things, and I see how I get through this journey to make the photograph. Okay. And another thing is the same thing. There are 3 things I need to do. Like I need wheat so I can make the crown, and the sickle as well. Sickle is the half moon tool I just talked about. I went to ironmongery and I say I need something like this, a sickle, and they understood me and they say we don't have it. We have other tools to cut grass, but we don't have this one. This is very old. And the guys who served me say, this is very old. I don't think you'll find it. I have one in my farmhouse, he said. And so I thought, okay, no problem. I would just have to look around. And I went online to look at some online shop. And actually, I found one of the shop near my studio. Actually, they have it in stock. So I went and I bought it. Okay, so something is easy, something is not. But this one is like, okay, I thought this is really, really ancient stuff. I'm not going to find it, but I actually just found it. And the wheat crown. And I don't think I'll be able to find wheat right now because everyone has finished their harvest. So the alternative I think of is like, okay, I'm going to make a basil crown. Because basil is a summer herb and it's very, very powerful summer herb. It represents vitality, health, and prosperity. And I think it's a great thing. It's a great herb to use. So that's just my plan. And I'm still planning this shoot. I don't know what comes out, but you will definitely see the result. Basically, I just want to share with you, like when I encounter problem, when I feel like, okay, I don't have enough resource to have the things I want, what we're going to do. Instead of giving up this idea, and I think more creative way is find a way to solve it. And you'll find a lot of people like this, like when they are lack of resource, they're actually more resourceful to make things. So it's just a part of the preparation for photo shoot. Actually, you'll find like when you do shoots like me, you'll find out like actually spend a lot more time on preparation. And photo shoot is just a few hours because everything is done at the preparation. This is all about how to create storytelling photographs, conceptual photographs. And I have online courses about how to create conceptual photographs. It's on photocreative.com. Do check it out if you're interested in creating conceptual images. It's super fun and everyone can do it. And once the photograph has more meaning, more story to it, it actually will make people stop and look. So this is just the episode today. Thank you for listening. Until next time, take care. Bye.